You're going to get a reality check when you come to the Emirates this weekend.
What are you going to do to us?
Right? You're going to get... We're beaten.
I was in that stadium at Old Trafford, Bobby. You wasn't there. It was different, bro.
Is Mbuemo better than Saka? Remember Ollie at the wheel? They're doing it again.
I'm not. Your fan base get carried away all the time. Your very own Cecil was printing out flipping T-shirts.
Bruno would walk into Arsenal's best 11.
Bruno Fernandes is the player that you wish Martin Odegaard was.
Here he goes.
That's what he is. We'd batter them. Rooney on his 2008 Man United versus current Arsenal team.
He's the biggest Arsenal hater going, right? And that's why you said that.
No, it's not why he said it.
Right? And that's why I want Arsenal to stuff
all right, Kevin.
Man United.
All right, Kevin. Here's your headphones,
right?
Kevin Keegan.
Stuff these man for Rooney.
Yeah.
Right?
Listen,
coming out with your rubbish.
No. All of this thing where you got the best team in the world, the best this, the best. You ain't got nothing to show for it yet.
Bro,
nothing.
listen, you lot are falling so badly. You're lucky we're even doing a preview with you.
Oh, shut up, man. Listen, just be here on Monday.
Hi, welcome along to AFTV. We're back here for another face-off. Of course, the big game. Arsenal versus Manchester United. Who else can we bring in apart from Flex from United View, right? Big game, Flex. And you know what, right? A lot of you guys are probably wondering, why have we got incense burning in the studio? Now, we did a show earlier on today over on DR Sports. Big show that we do every week called the Weekend Preview. We're previewing the game. And the way this guy was getting excited and hyping up Manchester United after that one win, great win that they got against Man City, I thought I'd just bring a bit of incense into the studio just to calm things down a bit because you were getting so carried away, bro.
That's true. I was.
Calm.
Man.
See the air and the calm because
and I like incense.
You know, all this, you think Carrick's at the wheel and all that, thing. You're about to get a reality check this weekend, bro. Reality is going to hit you. We're better than Man City. Man City were terrible.
Yeah.
But you come into the Emirates, the Emirati.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to just bring this in because
I needed that.
You had a lot of energy, bro.
I did need that. I was doing a madness on DR. I got a lot of emotion. You know, I've had a tough time, and this is actually helping me calm down. I go into games not wanting to go, knowing we're gonna mess up and nothing to believe in and no good feeling and apathy. You know what I mean? It's gone past embarrassment. It's gone past you guys even bantering us, Liverpool bantering. It's gone past people look at us and just feel sorry for us half the time. You know what I mean? People don't even get a kick out of kicking us when we've been down. When man stop doing that, then you know how low we've been. So I appreciate this. I've needed that to kind of bring me to a calm level so I don't need to be shouting and trying to raise my voice to be louder than yours, just slow, clear and concise. Because this is a big game.
So, because you had a lot of energy earlier.
I had a lot of energy, yeah.
Saying that you're going to win.
Yeah.
At the Emirates.
Yeah.
Do you still believe that?
Well, listen, everyone knows this is annual for me, isn't it? Annually, I come onto this channel when we play at the Emirates and I know what time it is. I know what time it is, but I always lose there. Don't know what I say to you when you see me, we walk to the game and I go, I know we're going to lose today and I hate coming here. And it's just long, Gabriel, Saliba.
So what about this year?
Solid, you got squad depth galore. You haven't lost any games at the Emirates and we got a terrible record there. But this time's different.
Mm-hmm.
This is different, Robbie. I can feel it. I can feel it, bro. Now, I'm not disrespecting Arsenal. I want to make this very, very clear. I'm not taking Arsenal for no joke, man. I'm not taking Arsenal for some walk in the park. I'm not getting carried away saying Carrick's at the wheel and all of these things. And I'm not saying that you're the same thing as City, etc., etc. I understand what it's going to take to have to go to the Emirates and win. Nobody does it very often. Very rare. I understand that. And I understand you and your community here on AFTV, they will, and maybe rightly so, they're going to say, look at this idiot, one game, this is what all these dumb United fans always do, and rare. This time's different.
Why?
This time's different because we've been freed of the crimes against football that Ruben Amorim was committing. Kobbie Mainoo has been freed. Bruno Fernandes has been freed. Brian Mbeumo has been redeployed, and he was already doing well. We've got Ballon d'Orgu on the left. Don't know why that's funny. We've got Ballon d'Orgu on the left.
Oh my God.
Ahmad's back from AFCON. He ain't a right back no more. He ain't a wing back no more. He's in his position. We got a proper goalkeeper now. One who's not going to do a bag of foolishness. One of the worst times was the one where you beat us 3-1 season before last with that clowning goal. Onana. It was 1-1 right up until like the 88th minute. Declan Rice takes that rubbish shot and that clown hits it and just fumbles it. No, none of that foolishness. Harry Maguire's back. So I've got this feeling, and it's no disrespect to you, because I did my job last week. I want Arsenal to win the league. I believe Arsenal are going to win the league. I've done my job last week. Gave you man the points so you could extend it by 3 points. You messed it up so you only took 1. All right, cool. But this week, I got my own interest. You have to allow me that. I got my own interest where I need points too. I'm not messing about no more. Michael Carrick's not messing about no more.
Michael Carrick.
So listen, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying we're going to destroy you. We have to sit in there, be stubborn. Liverpool can go get a draw at the Emirates. Why can't we go on better and win? Man City came here when they were better off than they are now. They got a draw playing like that. You don't tend to like it. So we're going to surprise you guys. And we're going to win this football.
You named out a couple of teams. Let me name a couple of teams, because Bayern came.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're on a 1-game winning streak, so that's great, yeah? But Bayern came, unbeaten in all competitions, considered the best team in
German
Europe.
league's dead.
Destroyed them, 3-0.
Tottenham just mashed up Dortmund. German league's dead.
No, Bayern's different to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, then Mande, right?
Yeah.
Destroyed, 3-0. 3-1, sorry, correction. Atletico Madrid came. They were well known for their defensive.
But they didn't play like that though. They came at
you. Destroyed, 4, right? Aston Villa. Haven't lost in 10 games. Won every one. Blowing teams away. 4-1. Yeah? So, say you got this feeling.
Yeah.
And I know all United fans are happy because, that was a much better performance last week. And I've been telling you from time that the Amorim's a fraud.
Yeah.
I told you that he was on fraud watch from about the 3rd game for me, right? And I knew you'd improve. I didn't think you'd roll over City like you did. You were very, very impressive, and it's a very, very good performance. And I think if he was coming to Old Trafford, I'd then understand your energy that you got. But you're coming to the Emirates. No team has won at the Emirates this season. I don't know why you feel.
That's why we're going to do it.
Why do you feel, after winning 1 game against City, that you're going to do it? And you know what? That was a great performance, and I don't really want to take much away from that. But look what Bodo Glimt done to them. Look at City even before that. They haven't really been pulling up any trees. So
had no wins in 3 before they got to us.
Yeah. So are you getting a little carried away? Because the way I saw Bodo Glimt play against them was even better than what you did. And Bodo Glimt, their season finished in November. So you just need to slow down a bit, right? This is a different caliber of player, yeah? Declan Rice in the midfield. Gabriel and Saliba, both fit to play.
Yep.
Timber.
I know all this, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
David Raya, the best goalkeeper in the league right now.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Zubamendi.
Yeah. All of these guys, yeah.
Odegaard or Eze.
Yeah, whichever one.
Odegaard or Eze.
Yeah.
Gyökeres started scoring again. Yeah. Right? Great goal during the week against Inter. Jesus, fantastic during the week.
Spoiled for options. Yeah, I know.
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, big up Bukayo, yeah.
Trossard, Martinelli. Yeah. And if that ain't working, there's lots of options off the bench. It ain't like when we came to you earlier on in the season and certain players were missing, right? There's options off the bench.
I'm aware of this.
So stop thinking that you're going to do what you did to like what you did. You was at home. It was a new manager bounce. It was your first game for Carrick. He did brilliantly. It was that structure suited you better. But we've had also a little time to study what you did, and this is going to be a different game. So
it is going to be a different game. I'm glad you're saying that.
Carried away.
No, I'm not.
You're getting carried away with one good result, bro.
I'm not.
You are. You are. Because
is
you're
gonna be
sitting there and you go, I know it. I know. You know what? What's telling you off of that one performance that you're going to come to the Emirates and win? Unless it's something like, is this some obvious thing? As they say in Jamaica, right? Some dark arts, black magic. Yeah. As a matter of fact, get rid of this, man. You know what I mean? Because that's why maybe he's brought these things here. Right? I said about calm down. I'm taking it off the set right now, right?
What do you mean? Bring it back.
I'm taking this off the set.
Don't stop trying to take my positivity away, bro.
You know what, right? I feel maybe that's the only way. Maybe that's the only way they can win this game.
You're wicked, you know. Right? Bad mind.
No, because I'm saying
you're taking away my energy.
When you start,
this is my belief, bro. Why are you trying to take my belief away from me? You can't tell me I can't believe in my team.
To do it there, this is the,
what do you mean? You invited me here as a guest. I don't want to. I can give my opinion.
I'm saying this, right? Yeah. I do not understand where you're getting this supreme confidence from.
I've told you.
You can have confidence in that you saw a better display and that things look better than they did 2 weeks ago.
You're acting like you're basically trying to tell me that I can't have confidence that I can win this game.
You know what? You've got supreme confidence.
I'm not.
Where are you getting this from?
No, supreme confidence is.
You are.
No, supreme confidence is if I came in here. I've told you. You've asked me what I think of the game. All right. I'm telling you that I believe we're gonna win, and I've told you why. Okay. I'm not disrespecting Arsenal.
You've not really given me a reason.
I have.
What?
I've told you.
What?
The feeling, the vibe, it's different. These men are ready to finally... We broke the 9-year... And this is even under Amarin. We broke the 9-year hoodoo at Anfield this season. Now, I know you can say, obviously, Liverpool and this, that. You didn't beat them at Anfield.
No.
You lost. So we did it. We did it, okay? In dramatic fashion as well, but we did it and we were well worth it. Now we've cleared out the Amarin thing. And now there's a different feeling amongst the players. I was in that stadium at Old Trafford, Robbie. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. You was watching it on TV, bro. It was different, bro. The way I saw us come out the traps, the way I saw us defend, the belief I saw in the players, what Bruno was allowed to go and do.
But that's
what Brian
and Bruno.
Now listen, now hear me out. Now I'm not saying we can copy and paste. We can't copy and paste. What we did against City is not what we're going to be able to do against you. There's certain elements of it, there is. Like things like when we doubled up on the wingers. We gave Semenyo and Doku, we just doubled up. Ahmad and Dorgu were brilliant in coming back and helping out the fullbacks to double up. Because yes, Saka's a different argument, different ball game. And Trossard at this moment in time is doing really well. Or it might be Martinelli, I don't know. You know, I get it. Lisandro Martinez marked out Haaland out the game. He's ready. He's aggressive. My legend's been cussing him, bro. Calling him too short. He said the only way I know how to answer is on the pitch.
Haaland doesn't score for 8 games.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm still saying, even every time he plays against him, he's always on it. But he's back fit now. He's ready. Harry Maguire's back in there. Set pieces. We're going to need him. Okay? Yeah. Now, we're just sitting there. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Sit in. Be compact. I've seen the PTSD that's in the veins of all you Arsenal fans. And I get why you've got it, because you ain't got over the line yet and you're just really nervous. Play on that anxiety. Keep ticking off the minutes. Stay in the game. We compete. It's not going to be backs against the wall. We're not just going to be sitting there hoofing it clear. We'll give a good account of ourselves, but we can't go after you. I agree with you. Can't go, Saliba's got the ball, go after him. There's Gabriel, go up. We can't do that. I understand that. But what you don't like playing against, and we talk about the actual football. I think you're at your most uncomfortable when teams are sitting in a little bit, they are being stubborn, they are being rigid in their shape, and they are being compact. And this team is probably set up to do that.
You're solid, yeah?
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Manchester United, solid at the back.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen that this season.
No, well, you saw it in the last game.
That's one game.
It's a new slate.
It's one game.
And Michael Carrick, by the way, ask me Michael Carrick's record. He's already beaten Arteta, mate.
Yeah. He's had a great record at Middlesbrough. They sacked him.
No, forget that. Forget that. I'm talking about at the top level.
You're talking about his body of work.
The Championship, he ain't on that. He only deals in Prem.
Yeah, so why don't you give him the job permanently?
Well, they might. Maybe they will.
Would you give it to him permanently?
No, I wouldn't. I haven't seen enough evidence yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You ain't seen enough evidence.
But I've seen enough in one game. I've seen enough in one game to know we're going to approach this game in the right way and we can win.
It's the wheel, people.
It's not.
Remember the Ollie? Remember Ollie at the wheel? They're doing it again.
I'm not saying carried away. I'm not saying that.
You're getting carried away again.
You're saying that.
No, you're saying that.
No.
You're saying that. You said you've seen enough evidence off of one game.
Yeah, I've seen enough evidence off of one game that we can approach this game in the correct manner.
This is a different game. This is the Arsenal.
Exactly. Different set of skill sets needed. Different type of mentality.
Players that are playing better. You're coming to a play. You didn't play them at the Etihad. You played them at Old Trafford. You were all up for it. First game, everyone behind it, fire, right? But you're going to get a reality check when you come to the Emirates this weekend.
What are you going to do to us?
Right? You're going to get. We're beating you. We're beating you.
We're going to move to ours differently, Joe.
We're going to beat you, man. We're going to beat you because we've got a great side, right?
So what's it going to look like then?
What if you go a goal down, 2 goals down? What about the anxiety then?
We'll come back.
Yeah? How are you going to defend the set pieces? It ain't going to be like last week where I saw City, the first 3 set pieces, they didn't even beat the first man, right? These will be going in, like a bit like Inter the other night. When I see their fans, I'm looking around me and their fans are going like this. When there's a set piece, they're going, oh, despite the fact they've got great defenders like Bastoni. Yeah? I mean, I think Bastoni's a little bit better than Maguire. And those guys were getting
in the Premier League, mate.
So I'm telling you this, right? You're getting carried away. The Emirates, that place is going to be on fire atmosphere-wise.
Good.
Villa came.
Good
they were great.
They came after you. They play open.
Villa came.
Unai Emery sit the highlight. We're not
Villa
Unai Emery, bro.
Villa been smashing teams. Villa been beating every single team in front of them.
That.
They got sent home with a 4-1.
Yeah, good. We ain't getting sent home like that. No chance. There's no way all of this battering and all of this humbling and this thing, that's not running. We're leaving it. All right, I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. Since do you know what it is? No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Since you think I'm going too far, let me just. I'm going to rein it in just for you.
Better.
I'm going to rein it in just for you.
No, don't rein it in.
No, listen.
You do what you want. No, don't rein nothing in for me.
No, listen.
Do what you're doing, bro. Don't rein nothing in for me. Let me just
rein it in for you.
No, I don't want you to rein nothing.
We ain't losing.
I don't.
Minimum draw.
No.
That's all I'm giving you.
Don't rein in nothing. You keep your.
Because I believe we're going to win. I believe we're going to win. But just to show you I'm not like crazy, we ain't losing, bro.
Have faith in your team.
Is it? So for you, there's no. So what you're saying? Let me clarify this. There's no way you're drawing. You're saying you're 100% winning.
Listen, we've drawn our last 2 games in the league, so I can't talk with supreme confidence that we won't draw, but I do feel we'll win. I think we're a better team than you. I think we're a better team than City. We're 7 points clear of City, right? So that shows you we're top of our Champions League group. We've got a morale-boosting win there in the Champions League where a lot of people thought, that was going to be a tough game. We were able to rest Declan Rice in that game. We were able to rest Gabriel. The players are up for it. You know what I mean? They're not tired now. We've got players coming back.
My players ain't tired. I had a whole week off.
Got players coming back.
Working on the plan.
And you're going to need another.
Fresh.
You're going to need a week off after Sunday.
Cunha off the bench.
Yeah. You're going to need
on the bench. Mount on the bench.
You're going to need a week off after Sunday.
Oh,
no matter running around, you're going to do. Right? You're going to need a week.
Yeah, well, it'll be worth it for the win. It'll be worth it for the win.
There'll be no training till Thursday.
When it doesn't matter, you come away with 3 points and you win at Emirates. It might
be like what Ten Hag did. We get them in the next day for training because they didn't run enough yards. Bro, you're getting it.
How's your fan base going to be when you've lost that game and City have clawed a little bit?
Our fan base are good, man. Our fan base are good.
Because I see a lot of. Every minute, someone's searching. There's so much PTSD running through.
What about your fan base?
Well, we're on a reset right now. We're on interim.
When they realise that reset only lasted 1 game, right? How your fan base going to be? You know what I mean? It's going to be back on the Glazers again and Ineos.
No, it's always that.
Yeah?
It's always that. It was that when we were winning Premier League titles when you wasn't.
Yeah, this is football. This ain't cycling, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah? This ain't cycling.
Yeah.
This is football.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, and
we've just sailing. You listen. You know, just seen. You man were Cronkies out all 2 weeks ago. You man used to be Cronkies out. Now where's all the thing against the Cronkies?
Glazers.
It's the same thing.
You want the Glazers out. You want the Ineos out. You want the dinner lady out.
No, I didn't want her out. No, I didn't want dinner ladies out. Just Ineos and the Glazers will do.
That dinner lady, there's plenty of work at the Emirates. Come down.
But as you know,
owners, you can work in the community.
Once you cross this white line, it's about the players and the manager. And that's why I'm telling you, all that noise still exists. All those reasons why the Ineos and the Glazers need to
forget all that.
Exactly. I'm telling you, these men are going to be ready for this.
They've had all week.
Yeah, good. Well, so and you're going to see it.
They've had all week.
You're going to leave the Emirates like this. You're going to be going, how, man? How did we... I can't believe we lost. How did we not win?
You know you're going to leave the Emirates? How you always lose the Emirates. That's
that?
how you get. Well, you work it out.
As a loser.
How do you always lose the
I won't. I'm not.
Right?
I refuse to believe that. No.
Bro, when's the last time you won at the Emirates? Where are you getting this confidence
In the
from?
FA Cup last year.
On penalties. You didn't even win that
Don't
game.
matter, mate. You had 10 men.
Yeah? How'd the FA Cup go this year?
Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, you know
what have you won? Yeah, what? Hold on a minute. I've won something more recently than you have.
What?
The FA Cup? What do you mean, what? Against Man City. You don't even got to a final recently, bro. What have you done? Since Arteta's built this team.
Finals, right? Because you got smoked in the final by Tottenham.
And what have you done in European finals? What have you done in European finals? What have you done?
I'd rather not be in them if you get beaten by Spurs.
Man. You ain't got no European pedigree.
Spurs. You're lucky we even
all of this thing where you got the best team in the world, the best this, the best. You ain't got nothing to show for it yet.
Bro,
nothing.
listen, you lot are falling so badly. You're lucky we're even doing a preview with you.
Oh, shut up, man. Listen, just be here on Monday.
Man,
be ready on Monday.
Said it wasn't even worth
it's all this arrogance. This is what I'm saying. All this arrogance.
No, but you've brought this out in me, right? Certain man said it wasn't even worth doing a preview with you lot, right?
Yeah, you stay.
Anyway, let's get into the questions, man. Right? Let's get into the questions. This guy, trust me, I can't. That's why I like this guy, the game. I like this game, man.
There's not a game.
Arsenal, Man United,
it's not
man.
A game.
This is fire. Right, what questions we got? Bruno would walk into Arsenal's best 11. No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would, Robbie.
So listen,
he would.
I want this to be phrased here. So, Bruno, I think, at this moment in time, would get into Arsenal's best 11, right? Because I've been doing combined 11s and I've been saying I'll put Bruno in it. He's had a better season than Eze. He's had a better season than Odegaard, right? And I do rate. I've told you from some time I rate him as a player. Your fans don't rate him. They always cuss him. All the problems that happen, right, seem to be around him. So, but he wouldn't walk in. And I don't know how much he would fit, because the thing is, right, with our team, is that yes, all the Hollywood stuff he does, he's brilliant at, but does he do that work? So I don't know if he would walk in.
He runs his backside off. Here's the thing, yeah?
I don't know. He's a guy.
Bruno,
wait. What I'm saying, he's a guy sometimes that when things start going against him, he's the first one to throw his toys out the pram. The mentality, I don't know if he gets it.
He's buying into the lazy narrative. Let me tell you.
No, that's just true.
Yeah. All right, listen. Bruno Fernandes is the player that you wish Martin Odegaard was.
Here he goes.
That's what he is. And I'm not hating. I like Martin Odegaard. Listen, he's a nice little player. But I saw, that sounds disrespectful. He's a very good player. He's a very good player. But I'm not going to lie to you. When I look at Arsenal needing that guy to drag them through, needing that guy to come up with the goods as an attacking midfielder, I don't see Odegaard do that consistently. When I'm looking at your team,
I don't see Bruno.
Do you know what? When I'm looking at your team, yes, he does.
No,
he's created the most chances since he's come to the league.
He'll have times.
He's
but
been
that
consistent.
That ain't hard in your team.
No, what do you mean it ain't hard?
Right? But I'm saying, what it is with Bruno, right? Let me tell you what is Bruno. 50% of the time, he is dragging you lot. The other 50% is whinging and moaning.
No,
he's whinging.
He's just got standards. He's playing with a
why
bunch of shit.
Why is it that most of your fans wanted him sold?
No, it's not most of them. No, it's not most.
Him off?
No. And it's not half. It's not half. And the ones that do, I'll tell you why. And the ones that do don't appreciate him enough, Robbie.
They say he's lazy.
They don't say he's lazy. He's definitely
they always say he's moaning.
They
always say he shouldn't be captain. He don't set an example. Am I lying?
This is so frustrating. No, listen to me. This is the lazy narrative you're buying into that maybe the little bit of media or man might say. One of them idiot pundits who go, if your arms up, he's not a good leader.
Your fans.
And don't get me wrong, there are some fans who don't appreciate. There's some fans who stupidly don't appreciate how good this guy is. If Bruno Fernandes was playing in any of the other top teams, he would be relished. He'd be loved. He'd be adored. He's chosen. Now, this is his career path, by the way. He's chosen to be at Man United in his best years. In a poor Man United, 100%. But it's a team game. He's stuck to his job. He's done his job every single year. He gets numbers. He puts numbers on the board. All of these guys' favourite attacking midfielders around the world, like Musiala and Odegaard and who else is the 10 these days?
Musiala?
Hold on, listen, I'm talking about doing your job and affecting the game on a high level. He does it. Does he play the game as aesthetically pleasing as other people who glide across the pitch with all this tech? Maybe not. Does he look Does he look on the ball how Ryan Shirky looks? Does he glide past people how Morgan Rogers does? No. But nobody can talk to Bruno Fernandes about the mandate of what it is to be an attacking midfielder. And that is to create chances and score goals. And he does it better than any other attacking midfielder in Europe.
Do your fans
ask them?
say
you have to ask them.
Bruno's lazy.
Because you know what? Because any
Bruno, our midfield needs an upgrade.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Go.
But no.
Bruno's got no legs.
He's been lazy. He's been lazy.
It's what your fans.
Our last manager
the ones watching him
was
every
doing
not me.
Blasphemy. Do you know what he done? He put Bruno Fernandes far back, and he was still impacting the game. You can't play Odegaard in them type of positions. No, you can't.
Your fans
Bruno Fernandes is way better than Odegaard.
They were lazy. They were saying the guy don't put in enough
and they're
work.
idiots.
I don't know if he's working out. If he's like,
they're
I'm
idiots.
going off
he
of what
works
they say.
No,
we don't put the work
listen to me. Listen to me. I go to the games and you can trust me. That guy, one thing nobody, shout out to nobody, can say Bruno Fernandes doesn't run. That guy leaves it all out there. Every single game bar none.
All right, let me ask you.
In terms of running, not having that. Not true.
Whinging, moaning at players, blaming it. Hold on.
Patrick Vieira used to do that. Roy Keane used to throw his arms up.
Whinging at players and blaming them for mistakes that sometimes he's made and when he's not really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, better than Odegaard who don't say a word.
He don't do that.
What does Odegaard do? Hair flicks and flipping blowing his nose.
That's because we're winning.
That's all he does. This. Right, all Odegaard's doing is this, putting his studs on top of the ball, flicking his quiff. That's it. This.
All he's doing is this, crying.
You know who your real captain is? He's not even your real captain. Rice is your real captain. Gabriel's your real captain. Even when the armband leaves Odegaard, it goes to Saka.
That's not what the players say.
Yeah, well,
the players say
good
they
for
love
him. We all can say it. Even Tony Adams said it.
Your players say that.
Even Tony Adams said it.
Yeah, what did Roy Keane say about Bruno?
Yeah, well, what did Roy Keane say about everyone? You know what I mean?
In your team, yeah.
Everyone knows that Bruno Fernandes is a top player.
He loves Rice for Roy Keane. Big up Roy Keane.
Top player.
Right, next question.
You get in straight away, mate. Foolishness.
It's your fan. It's what your fans say about Bruno.
No.
Right?
Your fans fans cussing off Odegaard all the time, by the way.
United have a more delusional fan base than Arsenal. Now, I think that's been on full display in this show so far.
It's not true. It's not true. Do you know what? Actually, no,
you know,
in all honesty.
It's because you still think you're good.
Yeah, no, we don't. You
do. You're United fans.
Not after last season.
Listen, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. Learn from us, yeah? Right?
Don't want to learn. I don't want to learn anything from you.
No, you need to learn.
I don't want to learn nothing from you.
You need to learn from us. You get to a stage where you've been hyping these players, right, that are just average, and you've been hyping them up, and then after a while, you sit and you say, actually, they're not very good. He ain't very good, he's average, he's okay, we're giving these guys far too much thing, and where we are, we're not a great team, and we need someone to take us and rebuild us back to being great. That's what United need. You got too many of your fans, you did it earlier, you were hyping up Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is an average player that should probably be playing for, and I don't care whatever he does at the weekend, he should probably be playing for Everton.
No, he shouldn't, because he's better than
Tarkowski. He's not a Manchester United grade player. He's a good player. He does well for England.
He's a good player. Exactly. He plays internationally then.
But you were hyping him up. You're telling me earlier about Maguire, right?
Got more caps for England than Ben White, mate.
So you've got to get to the stage, right, of realisation where it's like,
I know this.
This player's average.
I know that.
Average. Casemiro was a great player.
I know this.
But there's a guy at the end that.
I didn't say he's better than Rice.
But you guys don't do that.
But you're confusing.
Wait.
No,
your fans don't do that.
Two things.
They hype these men like they're superstar players.
Do you know what your fans do?
Right? You sit there and you what you said about Ahmad earlier. Ahmad's a very good player, but he's not top. Well, what you used to have. So that's what I'm saying. Of course. So you've got to get to that realisation. When you get to that realisation,
I've done this. I know this.
You say, even with Carrick, Carrick, rebuild this for us. Let's forget about Luis Enrique and this manager and that manager right now. We need a guy. Let's build it back. Let's look at this as a project over the next few years. We're going to build it back. That's how you guys.
I've done this.
You guys don't approach it like that, and you included. Because you know why?
No.
You know why? You proved it today.
No.
You proved it today.
No.
One game.
No.
One game these men had, right, where they played brilliant. This man comes in here under smoke. Arsenal have not lost a game at home this season and have played top side, right? And it's not to say that we can't lose a game, but
it is.
One game. Listen, one game they've had us good. He comes in here.
Right, I'm glad you said all this. Right.
Get the realisation,
cool.
Cut out the delusion,
Good.
Know who you are, where you are right now, and you can come back to being the United that we remember.
I'm glad you said all
That's
this.
why every team rocks up at your place now, right? And thinks to himself, yo, bro, we can win this. When Brighton come the other day, Brighton are like, yo, brother, let's rest up, man. We don't even need our full
I agree.
team.
Listen, you're preaching to the choir.
And after one game,
let me say my
one
thing
game,
now.
he thinks
Let me say my thing now. Yeah, I'm glad you said this. Firstly, what you're confusing is me thinking we can win a one-off game on any given Sunday against 11v11. Is me saying that we are.
You said it's different.
Hold on.
You said it's different.
Let me say my thing. You're confusing me getting behind the team and believing that I'm going to win this game for saying that you're acting like I'm saying Harry Maguire needs a new contract because he's fine, keep Casemiro because he's fine. These words haven't come out of my mouth. When you see me talk about my team, wait, hold on, yeah, because I'm talking about a game. The same reason how he ain't that good, he's the same reason he scored the winner at Liverpool. Two things can be true. You're acting like
Bruno's the best midfielder in the league.
He is. See? One off. That's not delusion. That's fact. That's fact. Again, yes. What? Are you trying to tell me that Bruno Fernandes is not one of, if not the best attacking midfielder in the league?
Say one of. Don't say the best.
Well, depending on who you ask, I think he's the best. I think he's the best attacking midfielder in the league. Yes, I do. But guess what? That's up to date.
Okay.
That's not wild to say that. What isn't true is you're trying to put words in my mouth saying that I'm saying my team is the best thing since sliced bread and we're on the right track. That's why when you asked me if I want Carrick, I said, no, too early. But I'm talking about one game. A game is a game. You can win or lose. If anyone beats Arsenal, that don't mean they're better than Arsenal. It don't mean that. It doesn't mean that you can win or lose a game.
I'm not saying we can't lose.
No, because you're trying to add in.
Lose,
no, what you're saying. You're saying I'm delusional for not understanding Manchester United's real problems. When I sit on DI every week and tell you, I say rip it up. I say this man needs to go.
You have
this man, right?
One man's coming and you've changed.
But that doesn't mean I don't.
One game you changed.
Robbie, that doesn't mean that I can't believe we can win this game, even though all that's true.
Now, hold on, wait a minute.
That means we couldn't have been. We beat Man City away last year at the Etihad with Amarim's dead system. You can win a game of football. That's my point. Now, the bigger conversation about being delusional, let's talk about what your fan base does. Because what your fan base does, and I want you to win the league, by the way, your fan base get carried away all the time. Your very own Cecil was printing out flipping T-shirts.
Come on.
No. This is my time. No. You see, now it's come on. It was
banter. A bit of banter.
No, it wasn't banter. What your fan base?
We heavily reprimanded it.
Yeah, exactly. What your fan base have a knack of doing, not all. Because you guys, I think after the humbling of finishing second 3 times in a row, not winning any trophies recently or getting into any finals, has humbled you a little bit.
That's what I said.
Because what you lot needed to do was understand that. But you still get we're the best in the world. Well, last time I checked, PSG are the European champions, not you. Last time I checked, no, but you haven't done nothing.
Because you haven't done nothing. Hold on, I know what you're talking about when Christian said, but what he said, don't be selective. What he said is that this moment in time, he didn't say we're the best team.
What does that mean?
All right, so
what does that mean?
No, so if you ask me,
who's the best team when it matters?
Hold on.
That's what needs to be answered.
But that wasn't the question. But if you ask me right now, who's the best team in Europe?
Yeah.
At this moment in time, it's Arsenal. Because we're top of the Premier League and we're top of that European League as well.
You're deluded because you've won nothing of note recently, and you act like you have. That's why
I totally agree with you. We've not won anything.
We know we're shit. We finished 15th last year.
I want to be able to come here and say all these things in May, right? So until that, I won't come out and say. And I don't. So when you're picking little bits, he didn't say we're the best
just
team
the same
in the
way
world.
you're picking little bits with Bruno Fernandes telling me your whole most of your fan base believe that. Most of your fan base are doing that. We're Arsenal winners. You ain't done nothing. That's delusional.
Let me just ask you a question, just where I can confirm that delusion, right? You said, when you're talking about, and I keep saying to you, it's only one game. You spoke about how you won and beat Liverpool this season at Anfield, and it was a great result, yeah? What did you follow that up with?
Did you ask me what are we going to beat Fulham after beating you? Did you ask me that?
What did you follow that up with?
I can't even remember what happened after that. Did we lose? Did we draw to Spurs? Oh, no, we went on a 3-game winning streak after that, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. What about Man City last year when you won that?
Yeah, we didn't follow up with anything.
Oh,
shit.
So they win one game now. What are you talking about?
What's that got to do with me thinking
delusion.
I can beat Arsenal?
No, because that's the delusion.
But I never said we were going to. I never said we were going to go on and do that. You're acting like you're acting like
sat here
and said I'm going to win a game of football.
You said the way you're saying it as well.
That's not delusion. I think I'm going to win a game of football. What's wrong with that? Fan thinks his team is going to win a game of football. What's delusional is if I came in there and I said, all of Man United's fixed. We're going on a title charge. Next year we're fixed. We've got the best manager now. Harry Maguire needs a new contract. I'll tell you who else needs you know what, even Terrell Malacia, keep him. You know, he needs a new contract, Casemiro. That's delusional. I'm not saying that. I know the surgery that's needed on my team, but that's not, you're trying to mutually like join the two to be like, I'm saying we can beat Arsenal, that means I'm delusional. No, it doesn't, because I've proved by beating teams that are better than us, we can do it.
Learn from us.
Yeah, you lot are delusional, mate.
Recognise where you're at. And recognise that it's going to take a few years.
I do.
For United to
more than that.
No, after one game, you're coming in.
What are you talking about? After one game?
Coming in on one game.
No,
after
I just think I can beat you. That's it.
Let's get to the next question.
That's it.
You lot are
delusional.
You lot are deluded.
You are.
You're rude.
United fans can't handle not being relevant. No. That's what knowing what you used to be does.
There you go.
But I've told you I'm that. I've told you.
Used to be.
I
now
told you.
You're learning.
No, but this is
now
not
you're learning.
Robbie, this is not a surprise to me. You're the one who's shocked. I cuss my team all the time. All the time. You're talking. You know me as well.
Fan.
You're talking to the wrong. If it comes for being understanding how shit my team is and saying it as it is.
Daddy Ernie.
You're talking. Well, speak about Daddy Ernie, man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I say the thing. I say we're shit. I say what play. I've been upstairs and rip it. You know what I'm on. Okay. Now this statement, I've got no problem admitting that. Why? Because of the levels, 100%, and how far the bar has dropped. I'm used to seeing my team win Premier Leagues, compete for Champions League, be the best in Europe, be the best or one of the best in Europe, be the best in the Premier League. For years, that's what my whole childhood and early adult years were. And I don't see that anymore. When we lost to Spurs in that final, I will never forgive them. I thought he couldn't get it. And nor will any of you lot. So 100%, I can't handle the fact that we're not relevant anymore. It pains me every single day.
Okay, good. Let's move to the next question. Arsenal are the future, United are the past. I'd say, listen, at this moment in time, that's an accurate statement. Arsenal are moving forward. Arsenal, I believe if Arsenal win the league this year, obviously we ain't won it yet, I think we can go on and win it.
You'll be in and around it like for a good few years.
For a few years, right? Whereas United, at the moment, are the past. My advice to United is, look at what Arsenal did. Do you know what? I know a lot of this is going to sound controversial. I know a lot of United fans are saying, don't give Carrick the job no matter what. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I think if this guy came in and done a good job from now till the end of the season, and you can see progress, and it's not just about winning at the Emirates or whatever, but you could see from the minute he took over to the end of it, you could see progress in the team, how they play, how things are being organised, then maybe he's the guy. Because Arteta, when Arteta came in,
he didn't think
he wasn't Luis Enrique, he hadn't managed before. Maybe sometimes it's about saying, boy, we've got to start from a point and build back. You've tried all these.
We've tried everything though. We've tried Club Legend, we've tried Ollie.
So I do feel that at the moment, everything. United are a few years behind Arsenal.
100%.
They have the money and they have the thing to catch up Arsenal fast if they do things right. But if these owners don't start getting things, they've been a mess.
Total mess. And obviously Ineos coming in have effed it even more. And look, put ego aside, that statement is true in terms of how you're moving and how we've been moving. We've not moved like a big football club. We've made terrible decisions on and off the pitch. It's cost us financially. It's cost us in success-wise. Yes, we've picked up an FA Cup and Carabao Cup in our worst moments. Some people don't even do that, which, that shows a little bit of something. But absolutely, the best of Man United is in the past. And when you look in the near future, under this ownership, with the decisions they may or may not make, it doesn't feel like it's about to be revived anytime soon. As with the Carrick thing, I think the bit of not getting, in all honesty now, not getting carried away, it is that the same way you got PTSD as fans of like, when you're searching for things wrong with your team, when you drop a point here, and then I've seen you, when people are like, Forest, man, Liverpool, couldn't believe. But you go, listen, man, 7 points clear. When you're calming it down, I'm PTSD the other way. We're PTSD the other way of like, I'm so scared of that ex-player thing. Because also, this is not it's not Michael Carrick's fault, but this is 16 games, no other competitions, a week to do everything, bit of a bounce. We have, like you said yourself.
Might help United.
I believe it will. I believe we'll get Champions League football because of what he'll bring in this little, like you say, it will help us. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's qualified and adequate and ready for that big step. Because Ollie did the same thing. Ollie came in, got us. I was wicked, had the best away record in the league. He was smashing up teams, counter-attack, with good feeling was there, to the point where us and a lot of other people goes, boy, got to give him that job, man. Got to give him that job. That night in Paris, I was there. Do you know what I mean? I've been there. So I'm very sceptical about ironically, after a couple of games, giving it to Carrick and being like, yeah, I do think we have to leave it to the end of the season. Me personally, I just think with the size of the club and what it is, I think we have tried everything, but I would rather us go for a big, strong manager. Tuchel, you know what I mean, Nagelsmann, Enrique. But then I'm kind of being a hypocrite because I don't think Ineos will be able to convince these guys to work under them. So that's why I'm scared and worried about the future.
Next one.
United got the better deal getting Sesko over Gyökeres. I'm not just going to do the tribal thing and the banter thing here. I want to talk about this properly. I don't think Gyökeres has been good enough. I don't think he's the answer. I don't think he's the guy you thought he was going to be. Doesn't mean he won't score goals because he's in a top team. He's going to get opportunities to score goals. I think it's clear already that thing in Portugal, that conversion rate and all of that is different here. I think Sesko has more fabric to his game. He has more to it. He's technically more sound. He can look after the ball better. Victor Gyökeres' reputation for being a sharp shooter, lick ball, but. We know he can do that, but he hasn't done that here. And I think actually there was a reason why you was looking at Sesko. I think even the season before when he decided to stay at Leipzig, he was at the door then. I think stylistically, I think he would have suited you better. I do. And Sesko hasn't torn up trees. I'm not sitting here saying like, yeah, Sesko's been amazing and he's young and raw. He's a lot more raw than I thought he was. I thought we were getting someone, and even though he's 22, he's of age, I still thought he was a little bit further on. He's not quite ready yet. You can see, like when I speak to European football experts like Kevin Hatchard and them, man, when they tell you, they go, listen, if you want to get someone for the future, you get Sesko, you work with him, you build him up, he's got a high ceiling. And I can see that with some of his play. He hasn't quite mastered how to use his body yet, how to use his strength, his height. But when I look at Gyökeres, I see somebody who's quite clunky. I see someone who's quite rigid. And the flat track bully thing don't really work here in the Premier League. And I see the Arsenal players being on a different stratosphere on a technical level than him. So I think he's found it tough. And I think as your season goes on into these crunch games, I think you'll see Jesus / Kai Havertz being that main guy.
I think number one is too early to tell because neither of them have pulled up trees. All right, Gyökeres has scored more goals and they have more of an impact. But neither of them is too early to tell. Right? I think in football, we get very carried away. Like if someone doesn't immediately do it, if somebody doesn't immediately do it, we assume like they're no good, right? Let's wait and see. Can Gyökeres have a strong second half of the season? Can Sesko have a strong second half of the season? Like, you know, I remember last year, Mikel Merino, loads of fans saying Merino ain't good enough. And then he had a strong second half of the season, has become a very important player in Arsenal's team. Somebody was talking to me the other day about this player, yeah? And I'm not saying that Gyökeres is this player, but it's a good point of reference when you're looking sometimes at players, right? Because when this player first came in to his team, he couldn't hit a barn door.
It was a Drogba.
Didier Drogba.
I'll say that.
All their fans were slagging him off. They're all saying they should send him back. He's no good. He turned out to be a legend.
Gyökeres ain't going to be that, by the way.
I'm not saying Gyökeres is going to be
nowhere
Drogba,
close. You do know.
But
that.
what I'm saying,
Robbie, do you know he's going to be nowhere near that? You do know that.
I don't know nothing yet. I'm not saying
you should know that.
He's not a Drogba.
You don't know that he's not going to be near Drogba's levels.
I'm not going to call out him being at Drogba level. But let's just say, for instance, right, he had a strong second half of the season, and we go on to win the title. The narrative around him will be completely different to what it is now.
Well, you know what narrative could be? He could have a poor second half of the season and still win the league with him.
No,
he's not going to be the reason why he don't win the league.
He could have a poor second half. He could have a poor second half of the season.
He could have just the same. 6 goals.
He can have a
12 for the season.
Then he's not
and it don't matter.
Then he's not been a success. But he could have a second half of the season where he scores another 10 goals that win us the league, and then all of a sudden he's been a massive success. So I can't sit here and say on either of them until the end of the season. We see so many strikers coming to. I mean, right now people are talking about buying from various different teams about buying Mateta. He was dreadful in his first season. And he's developed into being a good player. So let's. But
I think the problem is when you look at Gyökeres, though.
Both players we have to wait.
He's 27. He's supposed to be the guy who's ready to go now.
That's very true.
And I think when you look at him, He's not doing enough, Robbie. He's not doing enough. And he's getting manhandled for how big he is, for how well he's supposed to run in behind. We're not seeing that.
We've not seen it.
We're not seeing him
100%.
sharpshooter in front. We're not seeing it. And he just looks clunky. He just
I did
looks like
see the sharpshooting during the week.
Yeah.
That was a good sign.
That's what I'm saying. He's got ability. He's going to score. He's not going to score none.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Right, we're going to run through these ones quicker.
Yeah.
So let's, as we get doing the last one, running down, let's see what else we got. Arsenal are a bigger club than Man United.
You're a sensible football man. We can just do this one quickly and just press. Next! Press enter. Is it enter or click?
Wait.
No, there's no waiting.
Wait.
Is it enter? Is it click on the... how are you doing your PowerPoint? Which one gets... Hold on. Next slide, please.
Wait.
There's nothing to wait about.
Wait. Right.
Robbie.
Historically...
Oh, for God's sake. Robbie, just stop being silly. AFTV, they're not going to go, Robbie, you should have defended us better. Everyone knows Man United is a bigger football club.
Historically...
Liverpool is a bigger football club.
Historically...
All right, go on, have your little 2 seconds, go on.
Man United a bigger football club. Next one. Right? Carrick would tactically outclass Arteta this Sunday. No.
Well, I'm predicting we're going to win the game, so I have to say yes. I will say yes. Now, the word outclass it doesn't need to look like dominated, you couldn't get out. Like I said, I just believe we're going to do what it takes to win the game. So that outclassing can look like we sat in and Arteta's men we frustrated them. They just didn't get the chance to play how they want to play and we nicked it and that's why we're victorious. So the word outclass probably is going to hyper-sensationalise what it is, because outclass means like, whoa, we come there, we run up the Emirates and do nothing. Like the City thing. It ain't going to be like that once we win. But in terms of us getting the right result, I'm gonna agree with that statement because I think it's gonna shock him.
I think Mikel Arteta's right. It's something that's really underrated about him is how good he is tactically. Right, the plans he come up with. Look what he did at Inter. Right, look at even what we do on set pieces and that. People cry about it every week. Those are the tactics that he come up with. This guy, he's got an attention.
No, that's not. That's the Albert guy. That's the AirPod brother.
That's part of his team.
Man, it ain't Arteta. It's the AirPod brother, bro.
AirPod. That's the team that.
You know what I mean, AirPod Albert, wasn't it? AirPod Albert.
Bro, you're gonna need.
Well, name. You man got Heinz as well, the pagan. Why is he working for you?
Yeah, you're gonna need the AirPods with. You know them ones that blank out
noise cancelling.
Noise cancelling when you come out of that ground on Sunday, right? But I'm telling you, this guy's no.
Okay.
Fake.
United's attack is better than Arsenal's.
Oh, you're joking.
Well.
You're having a laugh.
Okay, right. Here's the interesting thing. Like individually, as the players. So if I went, I don't know. Say I said Cunha.
Saka.
Say I went Cunha, Mbumo, Ahmad, and you say like, Martinelli, Gyökeres, Saka. Like on paper, it's weird. I would say like individually, like my players are better than yours, but our attack, it doesn't.
Saka's better.
It's because Saka's better than Saka's.
Saka's better than Mbeumo. What?
Hold on. Saka better than Mbeumo.
Yeah, I'll go.
Saka, hold on, I'm just waiting for...
Get the delusion.
Hold on, no, wait. I'm just going back. No, I want to get my facts right. I don't want to be like Nicky Butt and Scholes. Has Saka scored 20 Premier League goals in a season? I'm trying to think. Goals. No, Mbeumo scored 20
at Brentford.
He's already got more goals than Saka this season as well.
Right. Assists, goals, assists as a winger. Yeah, he's not just goals.
And Bruno's playing right wing as well, so he's got 20 goals last year playing the same position at Brentford.
All right, so he's better than Saka.
And he's already got more goals than him. I'm just saying that's not as a full goal conclusion as you think. That's what I'm telling you with that.
No, just answer the question. Is Mbeumo better than Saka?
I'll give the longevity to Saka and playing at the highest level.
Is Mbeumo better than Saka?
I will give the longevity.
Stop answering the question.
Hold on. Like the club thing. Yeah, you just did it with the club thing, and Aaron. Let me do my thing.
And I just admitted that you're a bigger club.
No, he's not, but it's closer than you think.
That's not close.
It's closer than you
Saka,
think.
quality-wise, a much better player.
And I like Saka. Actually, I'm going to do what you do. So why are all your fans, this is what you do to me with the Bruno, why am I seeing all your fans, or half of your fans, why are there Arsenal fans going, need more from him? He's got 2 Premier League goals in a year.
That's very...
Whereas the assist, he needs to be doing what he's being selfish.
He's not selfish. It is true.
I don't agree with this, by the way, but I hear your fans say it.
The standard of that guy's sets is so high, whether it be at international level or...
Is he playing below? Is he not at his highest point at the minute?
No, he's coming back. He's had that injury that he got. He's still not back to the... But he's still You saw him during
Listen,
the
I've rated Saka. I don't have the Saka slander.
You know,
but it's weird.
our attack's
you know,
better.
but you know what was weird? Someone else
Your
said it to me.
attack's
Someone
good.
else said it to me. You could win the league with this attack, because you know, like the narrative around Arsenal. Not that Arsenal fans should care, but the neutrals that are trying to hate on Arsenal go, Arsenal could win the league with the worst attack we've ever seen, because it's no Salah, Mane, Firmino. It's not.
Yeah.
It's no, you know, Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez. It's no Haaland, Mahrez, Sterling.
True.
But you shouldn't care. Like I think when you look at Arsenal's attack in isolation,
there's more to our team
there's
than
some
the attack.
individuals that could be better. Exactly. There's
more to our team.
It's a null and void, but
All right.
I still say our attack's better.
Our attack's better. United's badge still scares teams more than Arsenal's. The badge.
No, I know what they mean by like just the badge of like, oh, we're playing them today. If there's a game, I can take this for you.
That's dope.
If there's a game tomorrow, people are scared, fearful of Arsenal. They are.
Scared of
Arsenal. The only question mark that is left over Arsenal
We haven't
is
gone
for
over the line.
them to go over the line.
That's what I think.
That's it. In terms of them being a good team and they're coming to play you, or you're going to play them, everyone knows what time it is.
I think we only have to look at
Everyone
it. Every team that has come to the Emirates, right? Well, big teams like Man City are part of the bus, and that tells you all you need to know.
100%. I agree.
The Emirates has a better atmosphere than Old Trafford. It certainly does at the moment.
Well, I'd say because
it
you've
does.
had more to shout about. You haven't won anything, but what I do credit Mikel Arteta with doing,
He's
and
lifted
people call it corny, and oh, look at them Arsenal lot again, celebration police. You know, you got the big man with the flag, and you got the ultras in black behind the goal, and
North
he's
London
forever
forever.
Arsenal. That's it. Sorry, North, all the songs and
Great
the
podcast, Forever
LA,
Arsenal, check it
yeah,
out.
big up, all of that. Yeah, you do all that, so you've you've harvested this new.
Manufactured,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I don't want to be rude. You've harvested or garnered a new
And we needed to.
atmosphere.
We've got
Old
a great
Trafford,
atmosphere.
we've had nothing to sing about. We've had flipping
That's true.
5 defenders at the back, Ruben stinking out the gaff. We've had our worst ever manager. And actually, I'll give credit to our fans. Even on match day, through all that shit, so I don't want to demonetize this thing, through all that thing, all that mess, we still turn up on match day and we're loud at kickoff. Then as soon as we kick off and we see what their man there do.
The one thing I'll
pin
give
drop
United,
again.
I think their away fans are really good.
Our away fans are the best in the league.
Hold on.
Our away fans are
I
best
never
in the
said
league. I'm loving that. The best
No, I
in
never
the
said the best, but they
They're
are.
best in the league.
Second best. But they are good. They've got a good away. Listen,
But when Old Trafford's rocking, though, it's nothing like it.
I thought last week the atmosphere was good for your game.
It was great. It felt, and
At City.
it just felt, it did feel like the old
But then if
times.
you come to the atmosphere of North London Derby, I mean, that place was rocking when we beat Spurs as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. We'd batter them. Rooney on his 2008 Man United versus current Arsenal team.
Well, Rooney, and I've met Wayne Rooney, and he told me he don't like Arsenal. So that summed it up. He's a proper hater. He's a legend. Wayne Rooney is that absolute legend of football, right? He's one of the best footballers
It means he knows his
to
football.
play in this Premier League, but we's the biggest Arsenal hater going, right? And that's why you said that,
No,
Rooney,
it's not why he said
right?
it.
And that's
No, it's
why
not.
I want Arsenal to stuff
All right, Kevin.
Man United
All
at
right,
the
Kevin.
weekend.
Here's your headphones,
Right?
Kevin Keegan.
Stuff these man for Rooney.
Yeah.
Right?
Listen, no,
Coming
no.
out with your
No.
rubbish.
The reason why Rooney said that.
And also,
No.
that 2008 team you had was brilliant, but they would not batter Arsenal. And you know that as
they
well.
would.
They would not batter
Let me
Arsenal.
tell you this, Robbie.
That would
Here's
be a
the thing.
close...
Here's
because
the
this
thing.
Arsenal team is
right.
well organised.
All right, cool.
What, are they just going to run through Gabriel, Saliba,
All right,
players
cool.
like that?
All right,
Timber.
Robbie. The
No.
word, okay, you can argue about the
Batter.
word batter. All
Remember
right,
the
cool.
word batter?
All right, it means it'll be 5-0. All right, it wouldn't be 5-0. It'll be like
Thank you.
3-1. All right, cool.
No, it wouldn't be 3-1. It would be like 2-1.
Listen to me now.
And, then,
All right, all right.
that's if we ain't got... If we
Here's
got a
the
couple of
thing.
corners, we might win the game.
Yeah, there you
Nick
go.
it.
Yeah, well, we had Vidic and Rio back then, yeah?
Stylistically,
They're proper defenders.
that team was better than Arsenal. No doubt about it. He had some great
in every
players.
facet, it was better
But
than Arsenal.
you would not batter
Robbie,
this current team.
listen. When we're talking about that 08 team, we're
Batter.
talking about Premier League Hall of Famers. We're talking about guys who have been there, done it.
not saying it-
I
I'm
know.
not saying it
But
wouldn't be.
unfortunately for this present,
Why is he
Arsenal-
using the word batter?
Hold on. Okay, cool. But unfortunately for this current Arsenal team, like I said,
We ain't got
these
over the
men
line
ain't
yet.
won nothing. They
hear
ain't done
that.
nothing. You're talking about Ronaldo, Ballon d'Or winner. You're talking about Tevez. You're talking about Rooney, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. You're talking about Michael Carrick. You're talking about Rio. You're talking about Vidic. You're talking about Van der Sar.
Great side.
You're talking about
But they're
a
not battering.
ridiculous.
But he wouldn't batter.
Yeah, they would.
He shouldn't have used that word batter.
Yeah, they would batter you, man.
If he should have said they would have beaten.
They'll batter you.
But he wouldn't beat the Invincibles. It wouldn't be the Invincibles, right?
Yeah, and what about a 99 team?
And what about Invincibles?
99 team will shit all over your Invincibles.
The Invincibles,
yeah?
Right?
You could win
why didn't you do
three
it?
trophies in a row. That team, that 08 team won 3 Prems in a row. This team ain't even won 1.
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you
go Invincible?
Yeah, cool time.
Why didn't you win the treble?
I saw Ty around there getting me for the Invincibles. You know what I mean?
Why didn't you win the treble? What's next? Man United's results versus City. Sorry, Man United's result versus City has got Arsenal fans scared.
No way.
Quaking in your boot. No, it hasn't.
No way.
It hasn't.
You
don't respect us one bit.
What it is.
You don't respect us.
No. Listen, after
the City thing. You know, you're thinking, they can't win against us.
No. Let me break it down for you. Right? Up until that game, I'm thinking to myself, not light work, because anytime we play United...
Yeah, even under Amram last year, it weren't light work.
Even if United are terrible, it's going to be a difficult game.
Yeah.
But when I saw that game, I was like, ooh. Because I was like, at first I was going, getting United, whatever. Afterwards I was like...
You start tick, no.
I was like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Now they've improved now. Now all of a sudden they're doing what they should have been done from time. They're playing in a proper system. He's playing players where they're comfortable. I was like, it's going to be a really, really tough game. And then I was chatting to United fans, they're ringing me, Robbie, man, hey, you're next. But,
yeah,
and I'm getting a bit of that, and I'm thinking, it's going to be tough, you know.
Scared,
then
you're
I
not
think
scared.
We just reminded United fans during the week with that win away at Inter that we're a very good side.
I don't think people
forgot. It's going to be a tight game.
I think when Man United fans were predicting that, whether you won against it or not, that doesn't change the Arsenal team.
I think the Inter just
You think that reinstilled it? I don't think that reinstilled
I even think, listen, even players watch those things. I think even the players would look on it and think, good side, man. Arsenal.
Yeah, they knew that.
They knew that, but it's a reminder. It's like you look at that and you think, because you might say, boy, previous couple of games, they struggled a bit, we're flying. That game, I think, was an important win.
Yeah, because if you lost that, or even drew, and it's like
because a little bit of a downer. But that game, an impressive win away from home. The strikers all scored. Gyökeres even got a good goal. All of a sudden, confidence flowing a bit back through us again, because we have had a couple of draws in the last couple of games, and not really inspiring performances. So, yeah. We ain't scared. Predictions for Arsenal versus Manchester United. I'm going for 2-0 to Arsenal. I think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be an easy game. It never is against United, despite all the talk.
Even all the times we lose is not easy.
But I do think that this team is, I think, honestly, if that game was away at United, that was why I said after that United game, first game of the season, which, by the way, I said it to you at the time, I thought we were a bit fortunate to get a win in that game. I think a draw would have been a fair result. United were actually really good that day, and David Raya made a couple of good saves. I was after that game, I was like, we've got one of the most difficult away games out of the way. And some people were saying to me, well, United. Okay, listen, because they always step up for these games. It's a different game. But at the Emirates, it's different. I think at the Emirates, we always seem to beat United, and that's why I got confident that we win this game.
Yeah, I get why you're doing that. I'm going to stick with what I said. I genuinely believe we're going to win this game.
What's the score?
2-1 Manchester United. It's not going to be easy. I'm not dismissing Arsenal. Me of all people, I pull up here every single year and do the same thing, rinse and repeat. I go, right, we're going Emirates. I know what's going to happen. We're not going to win. We play all right. We frustrate you for a bit. Then you get that corner or that one bit of thing, and then we end up losing. I just feel like there's something different in this one. It's not going to look how it did against City, because you're too good. We can't open you up like that as consistently. But we're going to find the magic. We're going to find the moments, and we're going to find a way to win this game. Okay, well, listen. Not may the best man wins, just may Arsenal win. May Man United win.
May Arsenal win. But listen, thanks for coming on.
Man.
Right? Don't forget, you can check out Flex on his channel, United View. Excellent Man United channel. Right? Great banter, but it gets serious at the weekend. Arsenal versus Manchester United. One of the biggest games in world football will be taking place. You can check out the action across the two channels, AFTV and United View, and can't wait for it. Can't wait. Subscribe to the channel right now and let us know, what you thought of our different answers to the questions in the comments.